Hi, I'm Brian from EZ4x4 and EZTRUNK. Today I'm here to show you our new Phantom tube doors. What's cool about these doors are they're 100% aluminum, they're lightweight, they don't rust, and they have a cool feature that one of the issues with tube doors, you can use them during the day, but at night they're really cold and you just got to put in a jacket and stuff. In these you can actually buy a panel that goes on the inside, so when you're driving at night it keeps you warm. So the first thing we're going to do is unpack them. What you're going to notice that they're really light, like a bicycle. And when you are unpacking it, make sure that you keep the tube doors separate so you don't scratch them. The installation of these aluminum tube doors are relatively easy. The back of the door doesn't have to be adjusted until the front is completed. And all you do is this. You'll get two of these brackets right here. You'll notice that the pins are two different lengths, okay? The important thing is that each door has a long and a short. You can put the long pin on the bottom or you can put the long pin on top. Doesn't matter, everybody has their preference. But they do install very easy. Real simple. Put a washer on top. You'll notice that you have slots this direction and this direction. It makes it so the pin is totally adjustable. It makes it simple to get it aligned on the rear of the Jeep. So what we're going to do is put a washer on this side and put a washer on the other side. And I'll hold it. We'll just put a nut on this side and snug them up. So you can use the standard tool that we give you, or you can use your own. I choose this one until I lose it. And just spin it so it's snug. Now you want to get these snug, not tight, because you're going to be adjusting it. Now, you don't want to make it too snug. You want to be able to adjust it up and down, okay? But you want to make it tight enough so it's just not flopping all over, and then you just get this parallel to the side. Then you do the next one. Now that we have the pins on, we're going to flip the door over, and I'm going to show you the new stop. And what's nice about this stop, it's really adjustable. It actually goes on the strike plate, and what we're going to do is actually turn it down a little, because when we're adjusting the latch system, we want it to move a little so we can get it in the right location. One of the great things about these aluminum tube doors is when it's cold outside at night, or if you go out to dinner, you can just slap this on. It's an add-on that you can put on. And what you do, it's designed to just store inside your Jeep. And you just put these on right here, okay? And it just slides in place. They're very quiet and they keep you warm, so you can use the heat for the Jeep to keep you nice and hot without having to wear a jacket. And that's what they look like. And what's nice about these is you can paint these the color of your Jeep. And a lot of people like that. It's a really great product to keep you warm in those cold mornings and cold evenings. Now that we have the doors done, we're just going to carefully put them on. You'll notice the top one is a little longer, so that can go in first. And it helps set the bottom one. Okay? They are a little loose, and one of the things you have to be careful of is when you're closing it for the first time, to make sure it's pushed up, because we don't want to scratch anything on the Jeep. Now that you have the doors on, if they're a little loose when you put them on, just snug them up a hair so that you can stay in location while you're adjusting them. After you have it on the Jeep, make sure these are loose enough that they're adjustable and not too tight, so while you're moving, you're not scratching the paint. Now that you have the door on, you want to make sure the latch is in the proper location. So there's a little piece of metal here on the latch. You want to make sure it's not on the straight part here. It's inside a little. All right, and the other thing you want to make sure is that your rubber stop isn't touching the back part of the Jeep. We're going to push it in place. Okay, you're going to hear a double click. And you want to make sure the latch, you can see how it goes up and down. You want to make sure it's like in the middle, and then put a little pressure on the door so it stays in location, and you can tighten the front screws just a little more, not 100% tight, just so you can test it. All right, remember, if you're going to adjust it again, you got to loosen the screws. Now that it's in the proper location, you could feel it that it's not hitting anything. You could test the door. And you'll notice it has a little planer right here. What we're going to do is take the rubber stop and turn it out. And you can see it is rock solid. It's a great stop, and it really stops the Jeep from having rattling tube doors, and that's why we designed it. And one of the good things about it, it is totally adjustable, so you can make it as tight as you want. One of the neat things about these aluminum tube doors is that we've already pre-made all the holes for 2 different types of mirrors. And what's nice about the mirrors that we're carrying are they don't corrode. Most of the mirrors out there, if you get a round mirror like this, they last a year and they start rusting. These are all aluminum, and what's nice about them is they go on real quick, so when you're storing the doors, you can take them off, and they go on just like this. Now, when you're not using the mirror, okay, you could take the mirror and use it on the door if you don't have the tube doors on. If you don't like the round mirrors, we also have this traditional mirrors. We've pre-drilled the holes here for it. It's a real simple installation. You just plop them on like this and secure it with bolts in the back, with a nut in the back. Now, what's nice about these, when you're done using them, one, the door is really light. You can just fold it right in for storage. If you're on the trail, this is nice. Other good thing about them is the mirror adjusts from the inside. And a lot of people like that. And it's just another alternative of a mirror that you can purchase at EZTRUNK.